There is a place called eternity. This is where God is. God, who is in eternity, He created beginning. Then, after created beginning, He created space, the heavens. Then He created the earth. Genesis chapter 1, verse number 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. When did God created the heavens and the earth? He created the heavens and the earth in the time called beginning. What did He create after creating time? He created the space. Why? Because He knew, I'm going to create the earth, and the earth needs space to be. So what you see out there, the space, is not something just came to exist ex nihilo. It is something God created when He created in the beginning. Do you see how beautiful the Bible is? Time, space, and matter. Now, when you come into verse number 1 after end, the Bible said, and God said, let there be light. Now, this is where the problem starts. Christian thinks that this is the first day of creation. The word let, it's the word of allowing something to be or permitting something. So let is not a creation word or a creating word, but it's the word that is allowing something to be somewhere because that thing is already existing. It's there. So whatever you see from these 6 days, which you call them of creation, already existed when God said, in the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Everything that you see in the 6 days of creation were there, except Adam. Because in the cause or case of Adam, God never said, let there be Adam. But God said, let us create man. Adam is created. The rest of other days, God said, let there be, because they were already there at the time called beginning. Now, something happened between the time called beginning in verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth, and there's a period there, and you can see what started to say, and God said. You don't start a statement with the word and. That's another subject. It's when Satan was thrown down the earth and he came and destroyed what God created. This is the problem. This is where many people fail to comprehend that God created things in perfect order. There is nothing God created was not perfect. Now, if there is imperfection, somebody did something. And we know it is the devil who, after being thrown out of heaven, out of where he used to be, he destroyed the creation. He brought chaos in the creation. However, God restored everything by saying, let there be, and it was. Let the water separate, and it was. Let there be light. The sun, and it was. Let there be moon, and it was. Because these all things were already there at the time called beginning. The Bible says, in the beginning, meaning there is a time called beginning. Inside that time, God created the heavens and earth. The heavens were and is perfect. The earth as well was created in a perfect form. There was everything that's supposed to sustain the earth, making the earth earth. The animals, the land, the trees, the birds, all of them were there. I can prove it to you now. You know, scientists keep on saying that the earth is more than 6,000 years. And Christians are fighting it. Say, hey, no, the earth is 6,000 years. Guess what? Scientists are correct. It is Adam who is 6,000 years old or created backward. But When scientists are coming with fossils, they are coming with things, and they are doing their carbon footprint, and they see these things are millions of years, or maybe trillion, I don't know. They are correct because that is a time called beginning. Nobody knows when was this time, how far back was this time, for how many trillion years this time called beginning existed before God said, "Let there be light." Before God created Adam, the time beginning, nobody knows how old it is. So scientists, they might be correct. They are correct, somehow correct. They might not be very correct. They might be less years, because I believe it's more than trillion years than what scientists are saying. This is why the Bible is not against science. It is we Christians who lack knowledge of the Bible and think God was wrong. Or scientists, I'm sorry, scientists are wrong when they said that the earth is, morning, God bless you, the earth is X amount of years. It is we Christians need to study the Bible, not to study the brain of your pastor, not to recall the brain of your bishop uncle, your cousin prophet. Start the Bible yourself, and you will discover that things that scientists are saying are not against the Bible, but they're supporting the infallibility, the veracity of the word, that truly God is omniscient. Shalom. Share this with your friend and tell him that the earth is not 6,000 years old. It's more than 6,000 years old. But Adam, yes, Adam was created 6,000 years old, 6,000 years back. But the earth is more than 6,000 years ago. I showed you. Now, I want you to go and do your own research. Dig it, learn the Bible. Learn the Bible. Don't follow Dr. Maxwell. Just learn it yourself. And the Spirit of God will reveal these things to you. Shalom. Bye.